games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. And the Cowboys have been waiting and waiting and fought to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Gain of 18.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Here comes the option. Running back searching for a hole. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught over the middle. It's Kruger. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough just to come out here and make a play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They're setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man, fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
This offense hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signals for the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Stallions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Makes the catch. It's Kruger. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Sets up the screen. Across the 25. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats up.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-position lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got it, looking for a first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Rush is on him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And the Stallions come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got room to work. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just to execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Using his legs, it's Kruger. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Gives it on the option. Creates a little space. There he goes. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Stallions just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
On fourth down, going to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give and tick, 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 tick. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He now has 91 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Kruger. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to the ground game on the left. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they've had a day. And it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big. And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like, when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Now on the move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He put it out there for him. I mean, this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Trick 9B.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Quarterback making adjustments. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Here we go. Sack.
Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team,